Of the witches on the show, the ghosts on the show, the vampires on the show, is there any ghoul in particular that you were actually afraid of as a child growing up? Kinsey here at the Young Hollywood Studios, and I'm hanging out with a supernatural stud, Mr. Stephen R. McQueen of the Vampire Diaries. And I'm being introduced to the first time to this precious canine in your lap. Who is this?
This is Max, my dog I found out in Atlanta. And he's acting chill right now, which is a good thing.
I know, Max likes to move around. There's a lot of action happening. Do you have to take him out on a pretty regular basis? Is he keeping you in shape?
Actually, just the other day I got a longboard, and I get him to kind of pull me up and down the Venice boardwalk. So yeah.
Now you're gonna have girls just like go hanging out at the Venice boardwalk looking for Max.
Now you're making me blush.
What the hell do you want?
Now, is that any way to treat a guest?
What are you doing here, Klaus?
Well, for starters, young Jeremy here could show some manners and invite me inside.
Why don't you go up to your room?
Now.
What would you like to see for your character in season 4?
You know, I would like to see him embrace the whole vampire hunting thing. You know, it's part of his, family legacy, and he's fallen in love with vampires. But his destiny, his family legacy is to hunt.
Poor lad. Loses one questionable father figure only to be replaced by the likes of the two of you.
What's the most shocking storyline that you've had so far?
There's been all this crazy stuff that's happened, and I kind of had to put everything that happened in the past behind me to look out for my family, to look out for my sister, which is pretty much the only family I've left. So that's been interesting and fun to play.
Of the witches on the show, the ghosts on the show, the vampires on the show, is there any ghoul in particular that you were actually afraid of as a child growing up?
Yeah, I think, do you remember that show Goosebumps, or I guess the books originally?
Yes.
There was an episode that had werewolves in them, and I don't know, I think I saw that when I was younger, and it terrified me. And I've been watching a show called The Walking Dead. Have you ever seen that?
So good.
And we had Rose, who had worked on it, come in and visit for an episode, and I kind of geeked out.
I'm geeking out over the fact that you dropped the R.L. Stein on us.
Oh yeah.
You took it back. You took it way back.
I'm trying to bring up great literature for it.
Thank you. Can I ask you Twitter questions?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, @_babysteps_ wants to know if Jeremy could go back in time, what would he change?
I mean, I'd probably try to prevent the death of my parents. I'd say that was kind of the first thing that sent him into that dark spiral. And then pretty much every dramatic event after that.
@Bona with 2 A's, hey Bona, wants to know any chance of a Bonnie Jeremy reunion?
I'm optimistic.
Ooh, that's a good answer, but your made me feel really good about that question.
All right, good.
@TamJohnFan wants to know, with Albert gone, will Jeremy step up and be more involved in Elena's life?
You're gonna have to watch to find out, because at the end of this last episode, he's gone, but he's still there.
Yeah, it's really scary too. Looked really scary.
So you're gonna just have to watch.
@_LightToMyDark wants to know, will we see more reactions from Jeremy to Elena's love life? It is kind of fun to watch you hostile about things.
Yeah, no, I like that she started hooking up with somebody that has killed me twice. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I want to keep my sister safe, and being involved with all this supernatural stuff, it always poses a threat to her. She's always in the middle of everything, and it's kind of her diary, so.
Well, thanks so much for spending time with Young Hollywood, and we love the Vampire Diaries.
Yes.